Ryan from RightBlogger here. In this video, I want to show you not only how to do keyword research, but how to use our keyword research tool to find opportunities for traffic that have low competition and solid search volume that results in traffic for your site. Let's take a look. Anytime you want to find the keyword research tool, you can hit one of these search bars and just start typing in keyword research. You can also find it down here in the SEO tools drop-down menu right at the top because this is one of our most used tools. Now, let's say, for example, that I'm a travel blogger and I want to figure out how to approach writing about some topics that are related to budget travel. So I might type in something like travel on a budget. I could type in something like budget travel. It doesn't really matter too much. It's going to be a similar sentiment. Now, over here on the far right, you'll see this little sparkle button. Now, I love clicking this because it generates related terms to the topic we typed in and adds them onto our search. This helps to make sure that this tool is generating a lot more ideas and useful, relevant stuff for your audience based on what they're searching for in Google search engines. So I've added in these related terms here: affordable accommodations, travel discounts, budget travel destinations, cheap travel tips, all really good stuff for this topic. Now, if I were located somewhere outside the US, I could hit this dropdown and select my country that I want to reach the audience for. Same thing goes here for target language. I recommend leaving this on all, which is our recommended setting, if you plan on reaching a global audience of primarily English-speaking people. So let's go ahead and submit now that we're ready with this query. And again, the more specific you are here in the search field, the better. As we can see here, we immediately get a lot of results. I'll do a quick scroll here. I'm going to say, dang, there's a lot. So certainly we've got 100 on a page. We've got 7 pages of results. That's a lot of content, right? So I want to talk about how to figure out the right terms to go after for your content creation process. Now, let's say that you like all of these here, or you want to save this search offline. You can hit this little export CSV button and it'll download this as a CSV file to your computer. You can plug that into either Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel and work within in that format. You'll have these nice pretty columns all separated your information so that you can actually take action on it. Real quick, before we dive into choosing keywords, I want to talk about what these columns mean. First here, under volume, this is the estimated amount of monthly searches happening every single month for each specific keyword phrase. Budget travel destinations here is being searched an estimated number of 590 times every month. Now, my commentary on this. I build keyword tools. I've worked with keyword tools for over a decade. Now, in my experience, I find that since this data, these information sources we use, including Google's own keyword planner tool, they almost always underestimate how much activity is actually going on with an individual keyword phrase. That's not always the case, but what I find is that keyword tools are directionally useful. Don't rely on there being exactly 590 searches on this term per month. Use this as a barometer to gut check, okay, yes, there are hundreds, probably thousands of people searching for this term a month. Personally, I find that usually somewhere between 4 to 5x more people are searching these terms, or your estimated traffic potential is 4 to 5x what you're going to see in the volume column. That's not always the case. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's spot on, but oftentimes I find it's more. Second, here in the competition column, this is a really important one here. We've gone out and figured out how to rank these keywords based on difficulty to rank for them near the top of Google search results. Something that says very high here means that there's a lot of established sites with high authority who've been doing this for a long time, competing to rank at the top for this term. Now, there's 2 insights to draw from that. Number 1, best budget camera for traveling. That is a money term. The sites that rank number 1, number 2, number 3 for that can almost guaranteed expect to make money from that traffic pretty much every day. There's an estimated 1,000, probably more like 4,000 to 5,000 people searching for that term in the US every single month. And I can tell you that terms like this, where people are comparing a purchase, that they are ready to buy something. So they'll click those links, which are often affiliate links, and make a purchase. So something that's very high doesn't necessarily mean you shouldn't pursue it. But if your site's relatively new, you need to set the expectation that it's going to likely take months, possibly years, for you to rank high or to get to page 1 on that Google search term. What I like to recommend is a nice combination between something that is, say, in the mid 500 up to a few thousand in monthly search terms. All these in monthly search volume, all these terms are pretty solid. They all hit that mark. And the combination of that, say, 500 to 5,000 and low or medium competition terms. These are the terms that are going to give you the highest probability of being able to rank higher in Google search results faster. That means traffic. Now, I recommend a mix of going after high and very high competition terms that are core important topics to your blog. Don't ignore them just because they're hard to rank for. Your site will be able to punch up over time as you increase your authority and you continue doing this for longer. So it's good to plant those seeds, but in my opinion, you want to really lean towards more of that content that's low to medium competition where you have the opportunity to drive more traffic sooner. You want to create a situation of building momentum for yourself. Finally, over here, cost per click. I don't personally put much weight on the actual dollar amount that sites are paying in order to rank in the top ad placements for this term. But what I like to see is that there is a cost per click value for each term that I go ahead and create content about. We can see pretty much all of these here. People are paying, they're bidding to be ranked at the top of search engines for these terms. And that tells me that these websites, these businesses are earning money if they're paying money to run ads on it. So again, these terms where there's no dollar amount for a cost per click in this field, those are the kinds that, maybe I'd consider not pursuing or at least deprioritizing compared to something that is, say, low competition and has maybe 1,000 monthly searches and a cost per click value. Right here, though, this example, Google Sheet Travel Budget Template. This is an anomaly in my opinion. I think this is actually a great topic to produce content about, especially if you're going to offer people a downloadable template or a Google Sheets template, because this is a great way to build leads and generate email subscribers. So while it may not have people spending ads on this term, this serves a totally different purpose. Now, the last thing I want to show you here is that you can actually filter and sort these keywords by competition, getting the most competitive up top, or what I like to do, the least competitive up top. You can also filter by volume and get those searches with the highest search volume or the lowest search volume, and then keep on going until you find the right combination of keywords that you really want to focus on. This one here, 2,300 monthly searches, low competition, and a pretty solid cost per click. This one jumps out at me as a huge green flag term to go after. And you can see it's very specific. It has such a well-defined audience. This is a gold mine term right here if you have a travel blog. Now, what I would do if I wanted to continue my content creation process from here is I'd hit the little tools button, or maybe I'd copy this and do something with it later. But if I want to take action right now, I'd hit tools, and then I'd probably take this straight over to the article writer and create a first draft of this article. Alternately, I could do the people also ask, which is going to show me related topics and terms that people are searching as pertaining to travel destinations for couples on a budget. You could generate post ideas. This is going to generate a bunch of alternative perspectives and ideas on how you could approach writing about this. Or if you wanted this to be an entire segment or a series or a category on your blog, you could generate a keyword cluster that's going to tell you, based on Google search data, everything you should cover related to this topic. And there we have it. That's how to identify winning keyword opportunities to create content about using RightBlogger's keyword research tool. Happy researching.